evening, guys. I have discussion A for you. Tonight we are discussing how forgotten tools led to modern medicine. Points to the hidden lineage of today's clinical science, the remedies, practices, and practical wisdom that long predate the laboratory revolution. The surrounding page content highlights how ancient healing traditions, especially plant based remedies, serve as prototypes for many of the drugs and therapeutic strategies we now consider modern. What we often dismiss as folk medicine or forgotten lore actually provided the scaffolding for from pharmacologically or pharmacology, psychology, and therapeutic design. Ancient knowledge as medicine, ancient knowledge as medicine's blueprint. Across Asia, Africa, Europe, and the Americas, healers relied on botanicals, minerals, and fermentation techniques as their primary medicine toolkit. These practices weren't marginal, they were the mainstream of healing before biomedicine emerged. The page emphasizes that while many of these remedies were sidelined or labeled superstitious, they contained active compounds that modern science later isolated, synthesized, and standardized. In essence, the laboratory didn't invent medicine from scratch. It refined and codified what cultures had already discovered through centuries of trial and error and observation. Case studies of forgotten tools. Willow bark, aspirin used in antiquity for pain and fever. Willow bark's skeleton was transformed into acetic acid, giving us aspirin, still one of the most prescribed drugs worldwide. Foxglove digitalis, traditional healers treated dropsy fluid retention with foxglove. It's cardiac glucosides became details a cornerstone in managing heart failure. Uh, Ch- Chincha, Chinoya bark, quine indigenous to South Africa or South Americas, used chona bark for fevers. Quinn delivered from it because of the first effective anti malaria drug. Chinese and adjunctive herbs, plants like ginseng and ginger. For digestion and inflammation, and turmeric anti-inflammatory. Illustrates how impractical knowledge anticipated modern biochemical validation. These examples show how remedies once considered folk became the backbone of pharmacological practices today. From forgotten to foundational. The article frames these remedies as forgotten tools, not because they disappeared, but because their role in shaping medicine is underappreciated. They offered templates for drug discovery, natural compounds inspired pharmaceutical breakthroughs. Psychological insight, observing plant effects, helped early physicians understand circulation, immunity, and digestion. Integrative frameworks. Modern medicine increasingly revisits these traditions, though ethopharmacologically or logically and integrative health, recognizing their cultural and specific value. In this sense, forgotten tools are not relics, they are living foundations. the deeper message. The text ultimately suggests that modern medicine is an evolution, not a rupture. Its roots are entangled with centuries of human experimentation, cultural healing, and uh, ecologic wisdom. What we now call innovation often began as careful listening to nature and community traditions. This perspective resonates with broader themes in geoscience and longevity, just as forgotten tools shaped shaped pharmacy, forgotten central frameworks around aging, grief, and meaning can make inform how we design care today. Reclaiming these histories makes medicine not only more advanced but also humane, equitable, and culturally grounded. Would you like me to expand this into a podcast style segment outline, something that weaves the historical narratives of forgotten tools into your work on longevity, coping skills, and meaning making? Okay, guys, that's A for you. Thought I'd jump on and do a show today. For all you, for everybody. Wanted to do. Thought this one was very interesting about the history of medicine, ancient remedies, and things like that. Things of that nature. So, hope this has gotten somebody's thinking cap moving. I will see everybody Monday for shows. Right now, Gator Wellness. Take care, folks.